It's us. We're back.
That's right.
I'm JB Frey, and you're
King Frey.
And we are.
We still here.
We're still here.
Still here.
So we are here to talk about Benny the Butcher's album, Burden of Proof. Another Buffalo brother.
Yep.
Yes.
That's right.
From
Buffalo,
the
New York.
whole Griselda crew.
That's right.
We've already talked about Griselda a little bit, so we don't even need to really revisit that.
Yeah.
If you have not seen that, please go back. Check out
Conway the Machine.
Conway the Machine. Maybe
Last
we'll put a
album
little
review.
link up here somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? Our last album. Listen, if you've been with us for the last 4 or 5 reviews, subscribe to us right down at the bottom.
Yes.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yep.
Let us know if you like the show, if you like what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we do have a fan out there. We will be reviewing your stuff shortly. Okay?
We see your comments.
We see your comments, and we truly appreciate. Give us a minute. We have so many things on our plate.
Yeah.
We just want to make sure we cover those things first, but we're coming for you, all right? So with that said, let's get back to Benny
go.
the Butcher. Please.
Mm-hmm.
I truly enjoy this album. And what I really loved about this album is Benny's clarity.
Yeah.
Like he has so much Benny. I'm calling him Benny like we friends, like we go way back. Benny's clarity is amazing and heartfelt. I love the truth in, the truth in his story and his pain. I guess that's the burden of proof, right?
Yeah.
His proof is his success,
Yeah.
and the burden that it took him to get to that success is really awesome and amazing. The first song, listen, once you open the album, right, the very first song,
Burden
the
of Proof.
music, wow, the music is awesome. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's thumping. It's like real hip hop again,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
These guys from Buffalo really get what real hip hop is supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is another Hit Boy.
Hit Boy, whole album. Whole album.
Like I don't even know what do you
He's
like?
on a run.
Yeah.
He's on a run.
Yeah.
You know what? I was scared at first because you know, I like the Alchemist. I like the Beat Butcher, who they were Derringer, I'm sorry, who they were dealing with.
Yeah.
So when he said the whole album was gonna be Hit Boy, I was like, I don't know.
Hit Boy.
I don't know if it was gonna change the whole outlook, but I understand why he did it, and I thought Hit Boy came with it. You know what I mean?
I just feel like these last
This dude is on a run, man.
these last 3 albums that I've listened to with Hit Boy have been just solid.
Yeah.
Like solid pieces of work. His ears are so in tune with what real hip hop is.
Yeah.
You know what? I just want to put this out there. When I first started listening to the album, Benny said something like, "This is not for kids, so excuse this."
Yeah.
I love that disclaimer.
Yeah.
Okay, because I always have to disclaim that.
Wait, don't you have a disclaimer?
I do. I'm about to do my disclaimer
What's
right
your
now.
disclaimer?
My disclaimer is: listen, I don't sell drugs. I
Yeah.
don't believe in selling drugs.
Yeah.
I don't think drugs are good for our community.
Yeah.
I'm not about that life. I don't shoot. I don't kill. I don't rob. I don't steal. But since the album is called Burden of Proof, and he was a drug dealer,
Yeah.
and
Streets,
and all of that, like when you listen to it, you see that he wasn't happy about it, and I think that's my love, right? So it flows with my disclaimer. My love is that he doesn't glorify it. He says it's hard, right? If he could bring his brother back, he would. If he would trade it to bring his brother. Ooh,
Yeah. Great song.
it's a great listen,
song.
trade it all, bring my brother back. I would give all of this back.
Yeah.
The hard times that they had to deal with in order to even get here. Oh, here's another thing that I love,
Yeah.
and then you could, cut me off.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is whenever I hear Benny talk, he's always talking about this is grown man music.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah.
not 25 anymore,
Nah.
and we're not 25.
They've been through the struggle. They've been up and down.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is what I like about all of them.
Yeah.
They always talk about their struggle.
Yeah.
They always talk about the lows.
Yeah.
Yeah. How depressed they were.
Yeah.
How things were going wrong.
Just gonna write notes here. Yeah.
All of that, man.
Yeah.
That's the greatest thing about them. They just don't, like he says, they don't just tell you about the luxury part of it all. You know what I'm saying? Because there's benefits, of course. You're doing it for the benefits.
But there's benefits to everything.
Yeah, but everything has consequences also.
Right.
And
right.
they talk about the consequences.
Yes. And well, but we're going to stick to Benny. Benny really talks about the things that bothered him, his burdens, right? His brother's death. Oh, my favorite thing is 3,000 nights in jail or something. 3,000 nights. People don't know what it was like before I got here. Like, people don't.
His brother got shot when he was in jail, so he
couldn't even go to the funeral.
Nah, nothing.
See, those are burdens. Those are problems. Yeah. So even though he's winning and he says, I don't feel famous. I don't even feel famous. Yeah. You have to understand what he's talking about. I love the reality in that. I love the reality in that because a lot of our hip hop that we all love glorifies the guns. They glorify the violence. They glorify the crack deals. And the heroin deals and the money, but they don't tell you about
the lows,
the hardship,
the jail sentences, the lost friends, the lost family members.
Oh my God! What about where he says he started hitting the road with, who did he go on tour with?
Locks.
He went on tour with the Locks. He's on tour with the Locks, traveling all over the place, and then he got to come back to the hood.
Still living the projects.
Yo, like, I really understood that because I've had my taste of living the life, you know, doing big things, Hollywood, all of that. So is he. And then you have to come back home to, like, where you don't want to be and start all over. That's a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to do. And I think it's amazing that he was able to really bring it together. That's what I like about the crew all together. Yeah. I like the fact that the whole crew is doing amazing things and turning it over. Yeah. So listen, if y'all are hearing a lot of noise, disclaimer for us, you know, we're parents.
Yeah, got kids, man.
We're parents. That's why we still here, because we're parents and we're still doing all of this.
That's right.
So if you hear stuff in the background, this is real life. This is not fake. There's no studio. This is us. Yeah. In our being. So thank you for coming. But let's go back. Yeah. So I just want to look at my notes here, and I remember I love quotes. I told you my little gems, my little jewels that I take. And one of my favorite quotes is, what is more important, the flower or the soil that grows it? Like, which chicken or the egg, my friend, right? As Jay-Z would say, right? What's more important, the flower or the soil? Because they're the flowers, right? They're winning. This is their time. They're like doing it. They're all over the place. So, like, how would they have been winning if they didn't go through that dirt? It's deep. There are like some tiny things in there that I really love, and I feel like that's what hip hop really is.
You could tell that he was trying to make this his reasonable doubt. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I know.
Not Blueprint, but reasonable doubt.
Not reasonable doubt. This is definitely his reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
And I could see how Jay-Z was a big influence on this album.
Yes.
I could tell.
What's his catchphrase that feels like a Jay-Z?
What?
Not the butcher. Not the butcher's coming.
What? Butcher.
There's like a little in there somewhere that he does, right? That sounds a little bit of a cross between two of my favorite rappers, two of them, a cross between Jay and Pusha. Like, those are my guys. Those are my guys that I go to consistently when I need to go in on somebody, right? Those are the two I listen to. And he's got like a little bit of both of them, right? Where the butcher's coming and then the somewhere in there. It's I think it's just a clean album.
The highlight of the album to me, it took me a while, but War Paint with Conway on it. And West Side on the hook.
Okay, I keep telling y'all I love West Side.
That song is like
butter.
That shit's official. You know what I mean? It definitely reminds me of like a Wu-Tang Clan get together joint.
Yeah, the whole crew.
Yeah, the whole crew come back. Let's do this song. Yeah, serious.
I would agree with you on that because this is a song where all three, and you said they were cousins, right? You did this recently.
I think West Side and Benny are brothers. No, West Side and Conway are brothers. Okay. And Benny's their cousin. So when like West Side and Conway got signed to Shady, they just brought him in. They was like, yo, Benny, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing his thing over there with his own crew, Black Soprano family. You know what I mean? Soprano.
Listen, the album cover. Have y'all seen the album cover? Because the album cover is so Benny Blanco.
Yeah.
So
well, I think the meaning of it is because the last album was The Plugs I Met.
Yeah.
And it had the Plugs on the cover. So you had Scarface and his man on the cover.
Yeah.
Saying that those are the Plugs.
Yeah.
But now he's on the cover. Yeah. Kind of with the same scratched out eyes. So now he's the plug.
He's the boss.
He must be the boss.
He's not a plug anymore.
He's the boss.
He's the boss.
He's the boss.
Because the pictures of him with his eyes out and it's kind of dope. I love how people don't realize it, but I love how some of the artistic concepts and ideas come out on these album covers. Listen, I'm from the era where you would look at an album cover, analyze the album cover, open it, and then read who did what, where, when, and what. I'm from that time, so when I look at album covers, I have to really think about it. And I love that he's facing some other way.
It's a great cover, man.
It's a great cover. You got to check it out. It's really great. I really do appreciate Benny the Butcher. I feel like the name is from somewhere though. Like I was doing the research trying to figure out, is it from the gangs of New York? Like I was just trying to think where he got it from, but I couldn't find it. If you know, let me know. Let me know in the links below. Our favorite songs collectively. One,
Burden of Proof.
Yeah.
You didn't like the song I liked though, Over the Limit, the one, the Miami sounding one.
No, I did not. I did not.
I think it's Dom Kennedy. I want to say
it's too slow. It was a little too slow for me.
Man. I feel like I'm in Miami, my Miami days. Driving.
No knockoff to Miami.
Let's go.
But
Collins Ave. You don't know nothing about that. Sorry.
Okay, I don't know who he think he married.
Collins Ocean.
What are you talking
Parties.
about?
Do they do that anymore? I don't know, but man, it was official.
I don't know
Back
what
in the
people
day.
do.
Trade It All, Highlight.
Trade It All. What number is that? Trade It All is number 9. Yeah, we were good there. Told the truth. For me, what number 9 did was tell his truth. Yeah. And I feel like that could be the story of the whole entire album. Like, and pull the whole album together there. You know what else I like? Not a lot of songs on the album. Keep it short. 12. Let's get in, let's get out. Like, you can listen to this. No one takes the train right now, but you can listen to this on the way to work. That 45-minute thing on the way to work, or driving to work. I don't know if you people are out of your homes going to work. I'm not. I'm kind of like on a hybrid thing. But when I am out on the road to work, that's where I really listen. And it's great driving music. That's what I feel like it's really good kickback. Drive music.
I don't know if you want to wake up to.
I don't think you should wake up.
I don't know if you want to start your day.
I don't think you should start your day with any form of hip hop, as a matter of fact. But
I don't say that. But
you can start your day to hip hop. Like what hip hop?
Easy.
Okay, I'm just saying like when you open your eyes. I'm trying
to go get it.
But not when you just open your eyes, like a little bit later in the day, like when you hit the car.
After my coffee.
When you hit the car, like I said, not the alarm. You'll be too aggressive for the whole day.
Yeah.
You got to set the day correctly. Okay.
Warpaint.
With
the crew.
Warpaint is number. Yes.
Conway's verse.
Yeah, it's so
about me and Jay-Z and his wife crying when they met Beyonce.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Would I cry? I wouldn't cry because I don't be crying like that. But
who would you cry if you met? Like,
I'm not crying if I meet it. I'm not that girl.
Oprah in front of you. Oprah.
What am I crying for?
Because you made it.
If I would be glad to make it.
You're in the Rock Nation party.
I am not saying that I'm not glad to have made it. I'm saying, what am I crying about?
Okay. I mean, I ain't crying either.
Okay, so what are you asking me about for? You're not going to cry, but I got to cry. I don't want to cry.
Okay.
I want to be like elated. I want to feel emotion, right? That type of emotion. Legend. You know, I will always say this in every hip hop review. I love hip hop because hip hop, they are such metaphysicians. So he's calling himself a legend prior to being a legend. Let's see where he goes with this. I want to see him become a legend. I love this crew.
Yeah, no, they dope, man.
I love this crew. And if you are a lady like me, who loves hip hop, you know, hit me up and let me know, because I heard, I'm coming to make this statement. I heard Joe Budden the other day on his show. Lovely show. I love Joe Budden since the first album. I was one of the secret fans. Okay, I bought the album.
You did buy it.
I bought it and I banged it every day. So I need you to know I'm a Joe Budden fan before I drop these terms. So I have a problem with Joe Budden saying it's not an album that you would play for your girl. It's not an album that you play for girls in the car. First of all, I'm not a girl. I'm a lady. I'm a woman, right? Second of all, I just found that to be the wrong turn because a lot of women really love hip hop.
Yeah.
And we really follow hip hop. I am sorry if maybe a lot of the women that they deal with are not exactly
hip hop connoisseurs.
I don't want to call them hip hop
lyrical connoisseurs.
Maybe they're not. I don't know. I'm not judging.
They need hooks.
Everybody's different. Maybe they do need hooks. Yeah. Maybe they do need melodies. You know, to go with your shiny heels and stuff. Like I wear shiny heels too, so I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I do have makeup on, right? But what I'm saying is, I love a hard hitting beat too. Like I like really hard stuff. So I would really like for Joe Budden to understand that some of us like real thumping music. Don't tell me, oh, it's not something you can play for the ladies. It's not something you play for children. But
with the right girl, you could bang it.
You could bang anything.
Everybody want to hustle.